Hi friends, happy Friday. It's time for some creative ink. So I'm Nancy Thompson, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Skaneateles, New York, and I love sharing creativity with you all. So come on in, say hello, let me know where you're from. I go live every Wednesday and Friday here on YouTube at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I love sharing creative ideas with you. So you feel inspired to get into your craft area and create some fun projects so you can share with others and make their day. So let's get started. Today we're creating Wednesday's project was a card that we created from a card sketch, and today we're going to turn that card sketch into a fun fold. So I want to teach you how you can envision that card sketch and then create a fold out of it. So let's get started. So if you're joining in, say hello and let me know you're here. It's a beautiful day here in Central New York. I haven't been out since this morning, so it might be, hopefully it's warmed up. I've been busy creating. So we are using the Thoughtful Wishes bundle. It's a new bundle coming out in our next annual catalog, and you're gonna love it. So let's get started. Let me see here. Here we go. But before we get started, I just want to remind you there's only a couple days left to take advantage of the mini catalog and the retired catalog. So get into that online store and get those last minute chance lists. Some things are on sale, some aren't. Take advantage of that, and also check out the clearance rack while you're there. They just updated the clearance rack this week, so there's still plenty of stuff to get some great deals from. So go check that out in the online store, and you can just go to createwithnancy.com and click on shop now, and it will take you to my online store so you can shop. Here's a host code. When you spend $50 or more, I have a free project kit. This month is 6 cards. What paper does it use? It uses a Thoughtful Wishes designer paper, which is in the next catalog. So yeah, so check that out. If you're not a subscriber to my newsletter, make sure you subscribe to my newsletter so that you can get all the knowledge about, you can see what this month's free kit is as a thank you for placing a $50 order in my store, and see what it's like. Okay, let's get started. Hi Betty, welcome. All right, so as I said, and just as a reminder, this annual catalog goes live next Wednesday. So excited about that. Can't wait to show you the inside. And so this is what we're using today, the Thoughtful Wishes bundle. We've used it on Wednesday, and I love it. So, and there's a nice, beautiful set of dies with it. And we're also using the Everyday Details. This is a die set that's in our online store, in the online exclusives. So you can check it out there. We're going to use this frame right here, the largest rectangle frame. We're die cutting a piece out of our card for that. And I wanted, I didn't really want any thanks. Was looking at the greetings in this set. So I'm pulling in the Simply Said set. And this is, I almost think this is an online exclusive. I'm not quite sure. I'm feeling like it is. So it could be in the online exclusives. Because normally I've been trying to, mark them so I know that it's online exclusives, but maybe it is in our annual catalog. Either way, it's a new set that will be available. Okay. All right, so let's just do a quick refresher. These are the cards we did on Wednesday. Okay, this was the sketch. So we've got these 3 panels of designer paper with a focal point and a greeting there. And just a simple layer. It could be designer paper, but I chose cardstock on my layer. And just on a card base, it kind of kept it monochromatic. This is new designer paper that will be in the next catalog. Country Lace is what it's called. And then here's this one right here. I like the pretty and pink one. And we use the Thoughtful, what are these called? I can't remember. Thoughtful Moments embossing folder and dies for the word here. And we added that touch of silver foil, okay? And just some silver inside. And then this is the one we made on Monday or on Wednesday. So we're going to do this color scheme again, okay? Because that's what I had cut and ready. So we're going to do that. And then here's a fourth one with crumb cake and our new basic beige with a touch of black. So kind of masculine, I think. So these are great masculine cards. So if you're looking for that. So the fun fold we're going to do today, I've done this in the past. I don't think there's a name for it. And here is like a center flap that flips up. You're going to be able to see this piece here. And then it's going to open up. And then this is where we secure this flap right here. Okay. So, and I love making templates like this so I can put them in my stash and pull it out. And I pretty much have the basic dimensions done, and they're all set. Okay, so let's get started. We're going to start with boho blue. Okay, 5.5 by 8.5 is our dimensions. That's our card base. Let me just grab a bone folder here so we can get a nice crisp burnish on there, so we can set that aside. And then I've already embossed with that Eyelet 3D embossing folder. This is new. It's in the annual catalog. And I hope you do, Betty. Get yours soon. It's amazing. Okay. Alrighty. And you have somebody, right, that you get your catalog from. So those cards are so pretty. Thanks, Betty. I love them. Okay, so let's adhere some adhesive onto this. This is going to be our base, our starting here. Kind of like, let's pull in this card again. See if we can kind of, because this is our sketch right here. So we're going to mimic this, okay? So you can see we've kind of have taken this part right here and made that fun fold with it. So we're going to adapt it just a hair bit. So this is this Misty Moonlight piece that's embossed is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Okay, and hang on, I gotta reach and grab my trimmer here. So we're gonna take our paper trimmer, and then we have some boho blue right here. That's 3 inches by 5 1/2. Okay, so 3 inches by 5 1/2. Let me just double check. Yep. And we are going to simply, my template had said, score it at, the flap is, yeah, 3 by 5 and score at 1 inch, okay? But I only wanted this panel to be 4 inches because that would have left, if I did 1 inch, that would have left 4 1/4 here. But I only want this to be 3 3/4, whichever. Okay, so I wanted this to be I want it scored at 4 1/4, okay? So we're going to just put a score line. So that left, let me just double, 1 1/4 inches here, all right? And that's the only scoring that we have to do. So this is really important, I think, is to really get a nice burnish. We're going to go back and forth both ways. This helps keep your card closed a lot better. Okay, so we're going to put some adhesive on here, okay? I like to build my base first so so I don't mess it up. Okay, so I've got some adhesive on here. Okay, good. And I'm going to just kind of, see how I'm opening this up? I should have kind of demoed. And then I'm going to center this, okay? So I want equal distance on here. And I'm going to just kind of pop that over just a little bit, okay? So I think it's pretty good. I'm going to bring this around, all right? And I want to make sure this is really flush, as tight, far down as it can along this top edge. And then we're going to just simply close this. Make sure that's down and closed, okay? Because you really don't want it sticking up too far. It sticks up just a little bit, but you don't want it up too far. You want to really get that fold down on your edge, okay? And that's the way I find easy for me to close that up, okay? So there's our little piece there versus closing, you know, just kind of making it flush. You need a little bit of room here for that fold to go over, okay? All right, we are almost done with this card. So we have 3 pieces of designer paper, like on here. These were 1 1/4 inches wide by, let me measure these again, by 3 inches, okay? But this is only 3 inches wide to begin with. So we're gonna make these 1 1/4 by 2 3/4 wide, okay? And let's see here. We are gonna start with our darker pieces first and get those done on the outside. Hi Carol, welcome, happy Friday to you too. So let's adhere this onto here. Okay, and then this next one, yeah, there's plenty of room there. Let's put this on. I like the white glue because it gives you that wiggle room to maneuver. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Okay, we can glue that down. Let's add some glue onto this one. So remember, these are 1 1/4 by 2 3/4 inch pieces of designer paper. Great way to use up that scrap. Okay, now I've already die cut this image from the set of dies, the Thoughtful Wishes dies. So we're mimicking the same as on this card, because you know we don't have to really think about the design. You know, we just kind of change some the card base. You created the fun fold for it, really. So you really want to keep things as close as you can to your original idea. And sometimes I work backwards. Sometimes I did the fun fold first and then I created the card sketch. So there's lots of ways to kind of think outside the box and duplicate your same supplies and create the same type of layout. So you don't feel, that way you continue to feel creative. Okay, so we've got that. I've already ripped, I cut off an 8-inch piece of our jute twine and unraveled it. We're only going to use 2 strands of it, and we're going to tie a bow. Okay, I'm going to do this fork bow technique. So where I wrap it around. So if you had like a large serving fork, you could wrap it around the tines and go down through the middle and then come back up through and tie off your knot. Okay, now tying the jute is a little like fragile, so if you pull too hard on it, it could rip. Okay, but you could always make another bow, right? Okay, let's grab some glue dots here, mini glue dots, and here we go. We're going to just put that right down at the bottom, and we're going to trim this time. Let's give it a haircut. Here we go. Okay, it's looking like our old one, right? Our sketch here. And I've got some 1/2-inch strips of Misty Moonlight here. And we're going to use the Hello from the Simply Said, right? Stamp set. Yep, Simply Said stamp set. So let's just stamp Hello. It's kind of like a tight fit, but it works. And then we're just going to keep it easy and simple and just cut that off. Okay. Oh, I need some dimensionals. Here we go. Whoops, I only got 2 there. We're going to need some more. Got jute sticking to the glue. Okay, so, and then we're going to just add it right up here in our middle panel. Isn't that great? Okay, let's pull in these tinsel gems. I think that's what they're called. Yep, tinsel gems. It's got these bluish color gems. not sure if they're like navy or misty moonlight, but they go beautifully with this color scheme. So let's just put one down there. Okay, the front of our card is done. So let's move on to the inside. There are so many blank places here that we can decorate up, okay? So I took a piece. This is, I'm pretty sure this is 3 by 4. Well, let's make sure. So 2 3/4 by 4 inches is what this piece is, okay? Let me just check that. Okay, so we're gonna put that there on this upper flap, because why not decorate up all these fun panels and use up this designer paper. There we go. All right, we got a nice even border around. So let's decorate up this. So this is where that Everyday Details dies come in. That's the one I die cut. We're gonna just put this right here, okay? So I'm keeping everything flat. So this designer paper here is 1 3/4 by 3 3/4, and then this is 1 7/8 by 3 3/8. Okay, so easy measurements, and then just a scrap to cut that out. Okay, so let's do this. Here we go, and then let's just adhere these up. Okay, isn't that a sweet? Whoops, I'm crooked here. Hang on. That's why we like the liquid glue, right? All right, that looks a little better. I like these layered up look, these dies. Okay, so I cut out one other piece, die cut, out of the basic black here. And hi, Colleen, welcome. All right, so let's just add some dots of glue here. You don't need much. It's not like it's going anywheres. Let's just stick this down on there. I feel like maybe I didn't add enough. Hang on. Let's add a little bit more. Okay. There we go. Okay, so how do we put this? You know, would you put it like right dead in the center? That looks beautiful like that, but when we close it, then that's what kind of happens. We're seeing some of that. So I just simply, I'm going to just bring it down like about 1/8 of an inch or so, 1/4 inch, and kind of center it from side to side. And let's see how that works. That works perfectly, okay? So we're going to just bring it down a little bit, and I think that works great. It could, if you didn't want something decorative, you could have another message on the inside here. There's just lots of ways that you can do the inside, but or you can even add a measurement or a greeting up here, another sentiment up there. And this is great when you're using, because of the embossing, using the liquid glue is helpful too. Okay, time to do our inside. So we're going to grab some Misty Moonlight ink, and let's do a piece of basic white. So this is, because I kept my Misty the same measurements. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4. So we're going to drop this down 1/8. So 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 is what that's going to be. And let's just stamp a simple image on this. Okay. Just do this and then a little bit. Okay, so we got a little decoration. And then while we have the ink out, let's add something to our envelope as well, right? Because we want that envelope to be extra special, right? All right, let's move the ink out of the way. And well, I've got this in my hand. Let's just give this its haircut. I already put some glue on the envelope flap. And we're just gonna trim around the edge here and get rid of all the excess. There we go. We've got a beautiful envelope. And let's glue up the inside of our card. So, does anybody remember this fun fold? We actually use it with the ink and tiled stamp set and paper. I was going to grab that and I totally forgot. Gotta think here if I can remember where it is. Let's do this. And now this is going to completely cover up our inside. It's going to hide that flap mechanism there. All right, so there's our inside. We're going to close it up, and there's the rest. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Beautiful. Let me go grab an ink and tiled. Because we did it several times. All right, I've got a couple. Actually, we did it with several different papers. Okay, let's see the other samples that we've got. So there's our blue design. So don't you think, does that kind of mimic our sketch? So here's the sketch, and then this is the fun fold. So I hope it starts you like thinking about how to either take the sketch and turn it into some type of fun fold that you can envision with. It could be anything. It could be different ways. So maybe I'm going to have to try and use this into another fun fold, okay? So we can keep seeing the versatility. Okay, let's look at the other color schemes. And because I wanted to show also, what was the blue? So in case you didn't see on Wednesday, I was showing how this is my inside mat, and I die cut this flourish image for the front of my card. And now I'm going to, I got to finish up the inside of this because I wanted to show you guys again today. So let's adhere these two together so we can see the inside. And I might put a little glue around here just because, just to make sure it stays tacked down there a little bit. Hoping I'm not getting glue all over. Okay, so really nobody even knows that you've die cut anything out of there really. All right, so let's add some more adhesive around our edge here. There we go. And then let's put this on the inside. I think tell me which one's your favorite. So we just did the boho blue and misty moonlight, and this is the petal pink here. I think this one's my favorite right here. I love the pink and the silver with this, and then voila. Okay, so I think that makes a great thinking of you card. And then we have this one with the crumb cake and the basic beige color combination. So we just did that. So do you love the basic beige, the petal pink, or the boho blue? Let me know in the comments what's your favorite. Make sure you share this with your friends too, okay? Share this video with your friends to let them know about this card and how you can create it, and inspire them to create as well. Okay, so let's look at a past one. So here is the ink and tiled. So maybe this is jogging your memory that we did. I'm not sure. It's been a long time. I don't know exactly when we did this, but there is a video out there. Here's that design right there. And I'm going to miss this set. This was a great set in the paper. I've always loved this. And then here's just another great one. And then we have that. But then here was these holiday ones that we did too. These right here. Wishing you a season of light and hope. There we go. Merry Christmas. And then here, I can't remember, what was this? Winter Meadow was this designer paper. And I almost think it's out. It's because it was an online exclusive, and I almost think it's gone now, but I can't be sure. It's hard to keep track of all the online exclusives. So here's a pretty peacock color scheme, which is pretty. So I hope you can see by using this fun fold that you can create lots of stuff with tons of stuff that you have in your supplies. So make sure to, there's my host code again if you want to shop. Simply go to the online store and click shop now, and it will take you to it. And make sure, if you're local to me, come out to my holiday open house, my open house catalog that's coming next Friday. I emailed all the details, so there'll be one more email going out before open house. So make sure you're on my email list as well, so you can get all the details. All right, and that's where you can subscribe. You'll get the Creative Library inspiration sheets too. So, and finally, let's talk about, if you are loving this stuff, starting on May 1st, you can take advantage of the join special that's happening. If you love the new in colors that we've been sharing, now's a perfect time for you to take advantage of our join kit special, where you're going to get all 5 new in color ink pads, the set of markers, a package of in color assorted cardstock, and the in color designer paper for this year's in color. So it's a fabulous way to get some product at a very good price. So if you want more details, I would love for you to reach out to me and we can talk about it, and I can help you make the best decision for you. And you do not have to do what I do. You can just take advantage and purchase things at a discount, okay? So there is no reason why you have to go and sell to other people or anything. You just take advantage of the discount if you want. I do wish you lived closer, Betty. But stay tuned. So Friday is a YouTube live day. I haven't quite decided whether I'll have a recording or I might do something really simple and easy for that day as well. Okay. All right. So 3 o'clock. Yeah, I have like a short period of time, or it might be a little bit late to 1 to 4. Yeah, I might be a little bit late that day. So, but just make sure you listen to the bell that I am live. Okay, everybody, thanks so much. I wish you a great weekend and enjoy the rest